All right. And then I might mute all. Okay, so, it's interesting. Megan? Okay, I was just trying to figure it out, but that's not working. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we're recording, and so this is just our kickoff and Q&A call for the Beachbody Health Bet. I just wanted us to, as many of us to get together. One, it's nice to face-to-face with other people in the group and actually, you know, be able to say, hey, and just to get any last-minute questions answered and just make sure, I want to just make sure, and I'll reach out to other people and, you know, just make sure that they are ready to go for tomorrow for day one. Some of you have been veteran challengers with me and sort of know the drill and kind of have the routine down. And then there are some new people. And so this first week is a lot of change. The prep week is kind of feels a little overwhelming and confusing. And then going into day one, sometimes you're just not sure that you got it all together. So the first week is kind of, can be a little bit overwhelming, but, and you're going to be sore. So just know that this is the hardest week and that we will get through it and you'll feel so much better in week 2. Hi, Kim. Is it Kim? Can you hear me?
Hold on. Cambria, why can't I hear her? Who's that? It's Louise. Oh. Hi. I can't hear you.
Okay, sorry about that. I muted myself. She couldn't hear us. So oh, you muted everyone, including me. Thank you. Yes, that happened. Okay. Can you hear us now? You're muted. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And I'm muting everyone just so there's no background noise. But if we're going to get into Q&A and then you can unmute yourself. But okay, so I was just saying, you know, this is I just want to make sure everybody is ready to go for day one. So and I think everyone's kind of got a handle on the meal plan. So and as long as you got your grocery shopping done, and you know what, I am going to unmute all. Okay, so does anybody have any questions on the meal planning at this point?
I'm going to talk to you later about that, Louise, because
okay.
I want to get structure with those containers because I just have never been able to wrap my head around it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. And yeah, and definitely with the containers, sometimes it's a little cumbersome and it's a little like, how do I actually use these? And then how to fit it in? And then after you use them a little bit, couple of days in, they become like more second nature. And the thing is, after a few weeks of using them, you kind of get an eyeball going, you know, as far as your portions go. So it's good just to like commit to doing it at least for like 1 round or 3 weeks. And just see, and then I like people to put their food, you know, use the container to measure, put it on the plate so you can see what that portion looks like and get familiar with portion sizes. And the more you look at the booklet and see what you know, some of the portions are whatever, you know, most of the portions are whatever you can fit into the container. Some of them are actually a specific count, like a banana is half a banana. Half of a large banana. And, you know, there's other ones that have a specific count. So it's good to start getting looking at the list and getting familiar with that. In your challenge tracker, the 21-day food tracker, it also has the lists right in there. So on the top it says containers, and then you go in and you can pick the color, and it has the color list right there to help you, so you have it right at your fingertips. So that's always handy. And then make sure you just have variety. And if, I don't know, hopefully everybody saw my sample meal plan that I uploaded. Just try to keep it simple, especially in the beginning. And then just I like to add variety into the dinners. That becomes leftovers, and so that helps keep the variety into the daytime too. The thing with the meal plan too is once you find out what your container bracket is, be diligent about eating all the containers. It is scientifically formulated on how that works for your different body, for the different brackets. And you need those containers, especially if you're doing a deficit plan. If you're trying to lose weight, you need all of those specific containers for your energy level and just for you to function properly, for you to recover, for your body to recover from the exercise. So people sometimes think less is better because I'm trying to lose weight, right? But no, because what'll happen then is your body's going to shut down. The metabolism is going to stop burning, and you're going to retain fat. Your body is not going to burn anymore. So, which is totally goes opposite to what we're trying to do. And I've had to, actually with some people that have been with me for a while, I've gotten to certain levels in their fitness and in their weight loss. And I had to bump them up a bracket. And it's like, I don't want to eat that much. Well, you have to, because you're at a plateau because your body is saying you're not getting enough for what you're doing. So make sure you do get all your containers in. So everybody should have put a goal in to their profile, got their measurement to their before photo, and their weight. I'm going to encourage weekly check-ins and looking at, and it's up to you to put in your weekly photo and check your measurements and your weight again. And then I'm going to do a coach check-in with you and look at your goals and look at what you've done in the past, look at, talk with you about any struggles that you've had, and if we need to adjust anything, and just help you if there's been some obstacles and how to overcome them, because that is huge. And I want everybody to really, really succeed in this first, 2017 group that we're doing. I did post out there how to make your Shakeology, so if you have any questions on that, a lot of you are veteran Shakeo drinkers, so definitely I'll be doing some different prize challenges, so like a challenge within the challenge to actually a call to action, having you do something like maybe posting a recipe or Shakeology recipe, a new one that you're either tried or going to try, things like that. And that's just to help us all learn new recipes and stay engaged, and then you'll earn points for that, and I'll be giving away prizes. So I'll post more about what that is, like how you can earn points and how it'll be a drawing, and I'll post out there what the prizes are going to be. So we'll do those weekly because they're fun. It's always fun. So the workout schedule, there's a lot of different, some of us are doing 21-day fix, some are doing chisels, some are doing PIO, some are doing quarter force. I think it's just those 4. So if you have started, say you're 2 weeks into whatever you're doing, if you want to continue with that particular schedule and just finish that out over the next 2 weeks, do that. And if you have any questions on your schedule, definitely let me know. And then at the end of that 2 weeks, because this is a 4-week program challenge, at the end of that 2 weeks, we'll figure out what you can do for the next 2 weeks. So this isn't necessarily a program-specific challenge group. It's whatever you want to do, but I want you to stick with a program. And if you've been doing one and you want to finish that one out, great, because it's always good to start and finish a program, do it complete, and then we'll look at how to start a new one, or what might be best, or you might want to just repeat that one. So does anybody have any questions on that as far as your workout and what you're doing?
I'm not even sure if I'm navigating correctly the app or the site.
Okay, and what I'm going to do is I actually have my phone plugged into my computer, so you can see it on my screen, and I'm going to go into that here in just a second to show you a couple of things.
Okay.
You're doing 21-day fix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Leanne's 21-day fix.
Yep.
Deb, are you 21-day fix?
Yeah, now wanted to try like PIO, something different. So
Okay.
probably 2 weeks and maybe change. I don't know.
Okay. Yep. Donna, you're doing 21-day fix?
Yeah, I have been experimenting with the extreme, and I don't know, I might try to continue with that.
And you can hybrid that one. There's nothing wrong with hybriding that one. So if there's like some days I do 21-day fix, some days I do 21-day fix extreme, just depending on the workout and depending on my body, right? Like when I'm having when my knees like flaring up a little bit, I might not do the extreme because it's a lot more jumping. So, but I like Pilates Fix Extreme because I love the band. Not everybody loves the band, you know.
I love
And then
it.
some days I just want to do the Cardio Fix Extreme because it's different from Cardio Fix. So just to, you know, mix it up. So feel free to do that too.
Okay.
Yep. And Megan, what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be doing the quarter force.
Awesome.
Yeah, so excited. I've done it a couple of times since I got it, but now I'm ready to like go for it.
Are you going to be doing day one tomorrow then?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, I did day one. I already did day one a couple times, but that was just trying to get myself kind of warmed up.
Yep. Okay. Good deal. Awesome.
Yeah.
There's a few people in doing quarter force in the group, so that'll be fun.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So then just before I share my screen to show the tracker app and some things there, one thing is just expectations for participation in the group. As you know, some of you are veterans, you just know, like, especially for this Beachbody Health Bet though, it's like the one we did in September. For those of you that did it with me, you must, to qualify each week, you must log in at least 3 workouts. Okay, I expect everybody to be logging in 5 or 6, right? Because some programs have rest days. Maybe something comes up and you can't get your workout in, so you might be doing 5. But you know, 3 is really not a very good number. I wish they would make it at least 4, because that allows you too many days in between, and your body starts atrophying. So I would like to see at least 4. Qualify though as 3. And then you also have to log in your Shakeology, at least 5 of those a week, and they have to have a photo. So if you have to put a sticky note on your blender or on your blender bottle or on your Shakeology bag, because some of us forget, you know, we get so excited, we drink it down, or we're on a run and we drink it. But if you remember and the bottle's empty, still post that because it has to have a photo. So 5 for the week, each week. And what I'll be doing is either on Friday or Saturday, sometime before the end of the week, I'll be looking at people's calendars because I can see and just make sure everybody's gotten their logs in, because you can go back and log in a past day. I'll show you how to do that. So that's, you know, so as far as the expectations for participation in the group, you know, show up every day. It only takes a second to log your workout in, to log your shake in. I'll show you how to look at coach posts. So if you want to just see what I've posted out there as far as any challenge, you know, prize things that are going on, or you just can do your notifications and look at if you're a success partner or you have a friend in here and you want to see what they're doing, you know, you can look at them, at their post or what they've commented, right? So just know that accountability is, we call them accountability groups, and then I want to be able to hold you accountable. But honestly, realistically, the accountability has to come from you, because accountability really is taking an ownership in your own goals and in what you want to achieve. And I can help inspire you, and I will definitely remind you why you are doing this, and, you know, check in on you when I don't see you posting and stuff. But it's going to be, you know, you're going to have to be the one that pushes play. You're going to have to be the one that tracks your food. You're going to have to be the one that makes that healthy choice when you might want to have ice cream or something. You know, you're going to be the one that's just showing up for your own goals. So that's just the expectation there. Just kind of, you know, show up, log in, have a quick look at what other people are doing, comment on theirs. And I love our Fit family because everybody is so very, very supportive. So I don't have any worries about that, but I like to just make sure, especially when we have some new people joining us, that the expectation is to make sure that you are staying accountable in the group. to yourself. And then when you log your workout in and you post a motivational quote or, comment on other people, it helps them to stay accountable too. So that's what we do here. We are women helping women. And I think that is it. And just know, we continue round after round after round. You're always welcome to continue working towards your goal in the next challenge group. We don't just go for 30 days and then say, see you. We always have the Fit Family group too to stay accountable. But just know that because a lot of us are working towards goals that we're not going to achieve in 1 month, that we just keep continuing on. We don't do it perfectly. Nobody should try to be perfect at this because life is not perfect. We are not perfect as human beings, but we try to make progress each day and never beat yourself up. Okay, so a lot of this too is about mindset. We achieve things in here that we thought we couldn't achieve when we first started, and we grow stronger. And just in that support and everything that we get from everybody, we just, this lifestyle change starts to happen. And it's an awesome thing. So, okay. So the other thing that, because everybody should have posted their goals, and I'm going to go and look at that. My hike was longer today. I was going to go and try and look at everybody's and kind of have a feel for that. But I'm going to go and look at it because what I'm also going to do is post out into the group this thing. And it's what I did because I was going to have you, do this assignment with me, and it's to establish your goal and then to figure out what the actions are that will get you to that goal. But here's the thing, and you can apply this to whatever the goal you have, like if you got a goal at work or a goal, to spend more time with your family, or a goal at some other pursuit that you have, a goal to do a home improvement project or something like that. You can figure out what the goal is, and then you break it down into daily and weekly activities, things that are going to help you move towards that goal. So when it comes to what we're doing here, and when I ask people about their goal, the first thing I get is I want to lose weight and get fit, which is great, but that is really it's not the ultimate goal. And so part of this process is looking at why that's important to you. Okay, but for this, what I did was I put that as our goal. And it's to lose a certain amount of pounds, get fit, toned, have more energy, and create healthier eating habits, which is just a general goal. But it's something we're all, it can really apply to all of us. And whether you're actually in the maintenance mode, or maybe you even need to put weight on, you just, in those factors, you want to just adjust your eating plan, okay? But the activities are the same, and I'm going to post this out there. The daily activities are to push play every day. 1, to eat within your calorie bracket, which has a sub-activity of using your containers and planning and or tracking your meals. That's 2. 3 is drinking your Shakeology every day. 4 is drinking your daily water requirement, which at a minimum should be half your body weight in ounces. So a 140-pound person will drink 70 ounces of water every day. Very, very important to do that. The other thing, 5, log in your workouts and your Shakeology with a photo. 6, check in with a success partner if you have one. If there's somebody that you really relate to in the group, reach out to them and ask them to be your success partner. Somebody that you both can check in with each other and keep an eye on. And if you haven't seen them post, just send them a message like, haven't seen you, how's things going? That really helps. I have it like in my business. I have a success partner that helps me because we know what our goals are and we check in with each other. And in my health and fitness, it's my husband. So we hold each other accountable. It's a good thing. Okay, and then the last one is to state your why and envision achieving your goal. And then the second sheet that I'm going to post is part of how to get to your deep why. And how to, and then that process just helps you to envision your goal. So if you can do that on a daily basis, because sometimes it's going to take that when your alarm clock goes off, like ours goes off at 4:30, it's like, why am I doing this? Sometimes what you want to do, which is to lose weight and get healthy, and how you do it, which is just those activities that I just mentioned, that's the given part. But why am I getting up at 4:30 or 5 in the morning? Why am I giving up the cheesecake? Why am I not, going out to dinner with my friends? Or if you do, why am I choosing this option over that option? And that's what's going to keep you going. So the second sheet will help you with that. So that's your daily actions. And then your weekly actions will be enter your progress, photo, measurement, and weights. So you're staying accountable with that. You check in with your coach. So I'm going to be doing a weekly check-in. I want to talk about progress, how you're progressing, how you feel about that, we'll look at your goal and see if you are moving towards your goal, or, that sometimes you have to readjust. Looking at what your victories were for the week and what your struggles were. And then anything else that we need to talk about. The other weekly action is to meal plan, get your grocery shopping done, and then prep your food. It's so helpful and critical to have that food ready, because if you're like me, when I'm hungry, I want to eat. When I'm hungry, I don't want to cook. And sometimes you have to, and sometimes it just takes that discipline. But if you have food ready, and sometimes I have to just heat and eat, right? I have some stuff that's ready, or I have salad ready to throw some meat on, and I know I can eat. Because sometimes, if I'm eating, I don't have good choices around. It's so easy just to grab something that's convenient, that's high calorie, high fat, low nutrition. We were talking about after that hike, like, what are we gonna have for dinner? It's like, oh, pizza and ice cream. Yeah, no. And then the other one was, nachos. And my husband was like, why does all those things sound so good right now? I'm like, well, because they're easy to, easy. We have to actually go home and cook when we really are tired now. It's just harder, but we did it. Okay, and then the final weekly action is to celebrate your past week. And we'll talk about this when we do our check-in, and then reaffirm your intention for the coming week. So those are important. I don't want this to be like something that seems like that's a burden. I don't want that. Because what we're trying to do is develop lifestyle habits that you can maintain for the long term, right? Not something that you have to grudgingly get through every single day, don't want to do it kind of stuff. So we try to make it fun as far as the fitness goes, and just in our fit family, but also to make sure that whatever you're doing, and you're not depriving yourself, you're not starving yourself, you're not hurting yourself. And if you feel like you're doing those things, then we need to talk. But to make the workouts, they're going to be challenging, they're going to be hard, no doubt about it. You're just going to have to push play, and just know it's 30 minutes. Like, you are getting maximum effectiveness in a short amount of time, and you are going to feel so much better when it's done. And then when you're choosing your meal plan things you like to eat, but just make sure you're staying in your container count, and then if you have a bad day, you have a bad day, but you get back on track. That's just life. Again, we don't do it perfectly. Okay, so then the second page that I'm going to put out there is just a why, and I call this the why. 5 whys. So you want to lose 10 pounds and get fit. You want to have more energy. You want to create healthier eating habits. Well, why is achieving that important to you? Because that's really the why. Like, what difference will it make for you, for your family, for your life? And start envisioning that. Okay, so then you ask yourself, why is that goal to lose weight and get healthy important to me? Once you answer that, so that's why 1. Then you look again, why, whatever you said in why 1, why is that important to you? So you say, I want to lose 10 pounds because I want to fit into my clothes better. I look at my wardrobe and I have clothes and I can't fit any of them. That's important to me. I'm going to feel so much better when I can just go and pick some clothes out. I won't be stressing about that. I won't be yelling at my son to get him to school. I'll show up better when I'm not stressing about that. Well, why is that important to you? And you have to get a little bit deeper. Why is it important to you to be able to fit into your clothes? And it may seem like you're going to have to kind of find a place and just sit there and just think about it. Because if you go down, and maybe you won't get to 5 whys, but maybe you will, and maybe you have to keep going. But if you can get to 5, you are going to get to the deepest why. It's like some people, it's like, well, the example was like, well, why is it important for you to fit in your clothes? Well, one day I was standing there looking at my wardrobe, and my husband walked by, and he's like, why don't you just throw all those away? You're never going to fit into it anyway. It's like, oh. So the deeper why was that she realized her husband no longer saw her as the woman he married, right? And it was important to her to start taking care of herself, and bring to the marriage what they had in the beginning, kind of thing. Made her feel more sexy. It made her feel more alive, and just to show up better in your life. So you can get deeper. It's more than just losing weight and getting healthy. Usually losing weight and getting healthy, that's what everybody wants. But why is it important to you? Because and when you figure that out, you're going to take ownership of that, and that's what's going to make you do the what and the how. Okay? If you need help with that, let me know, and I will post these out there in the files. Okay, so let me just share my screen. So the last thing I just want to show you is the challenge tracker. So if you can see my screen here. So here's my phone, right? You guys can see, I'll see that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then so the challenge tracker app. So here's what normally comes up when you log in. You're gonna, log your stuff in. So here's where you wanna click this, and it will bring you to past activity. You can swipe it across. So Thursday I didn't post anything. I can go in here and add a workout and add a Shakeology. You can also, here's where you can put in, I wouldn't do daily weight and measurements and progress photos. That's too much, because that's just going to drive you crazy. But when we go to do an update on those, this is an easy way to do it. The other way to look at your calendar is, in what you've logged, is this calendar up here. So if you click on that, it brings you to your calendar. The blue is a workout, the green is a Shakeology. So this is what I'm going to be looking at, because I can see your calendar as well. And I'll be just making sure that you qualify for the week. And if not, I'll let you know, and you can go and get something posted in there, something logged in. And then the other thing is, here's the group feed. So if you click on that, the little peoples, this just brings you to, look at this, Megan. Oh, wait, I keep thinking I can do it on my. So here's what everybody's posting. Good stuff. Yay, Leanne, Megan, Sonia. Yeah, I love that one, Leanne. I think we lost her. She's at the movies. She took her Shakeology to the movies. Love that. Okay, so you can see posts for everyone. Of course, it's like our Facebook page, right? If you look here, you're on all posts. So if you click on that, you can see just your posts, and you can just see my posts. So if you just want to check in, see what I've been posting, you can go to Coach Post, and it's just going to be all of mine. So, of course, it's going to have my logins too, but it also have any other, daily posts that I've done. So you can choose that. And then here is info and files. So I'm going to upload this goals and why worksheets into the info and files. And it comes up, so there's 2 in there now, because I put my meal plan and I put the grocery list template. I think I can only add like 7 files in here. So when you click on it, it's small. It's a little thing. You can download it to your photos. If you want me to message you the actual thing so you can print it out, then I can do that too. I might see if I can do a group email and just email it to everybody. So look in the files. When I talk about a file that I've uploaded, that's where you find it right there. The only other thing I wanted to show you, if you look on here, here's where you can get to your settings, right? So you can change your stuff in here. And then, what did I want? Where is it? Push notification. So you can change your notifications. If you don't want everybody's notifications popping up, you can go and change it in here. But the other one I wanted to show you, well, that's not right. There you go. Oh, this notification's down here. So reminders. Okay, so let me just back out. It was, oh, so that up there, settings, and then it's this notifications here. Is that what I did? Or reminders? Let me look. Okay, that's what I wanted. Reminders. This tells you, it just pops up. You haven't logged anything in for the day. So this is good to set on your phone. Pick a time, whatever time you want. It allows you to change that. So maybe you want it in the evening. And it'll just make sure that you know, it'll remind you when you haven't logged in so you can get that done. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to show you on there. Did anybody have any questions?
None for me.
Okay, so we're doing good? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it. I'm excited about starting this Beachbody Health Bet Challenge with you guys. It's 30 days, so we're going to start tomorrow. We're going to go for 4 full weeks. It's not 30 days, it's really 28, right? So 4 full weeks to February 5th is our last day. And anytime you guys have any questions or anything, definitely feel free. That's what I'm here for. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, if nobody has any other questions, then I think I'll just say good night. We'll see
Good night.
you later
Good
tomorrow.
night.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye,
ladies.
everyone.
Yep.